Good afternoon, everyone. Nice to see you again. I want to introduce Reb Benjamin Vineburg. He's related somehow. How are you related to him?
I'm your grandson.
Oh, he's my grandson. I just told him that we were. I talked to Richard and to Ben and keep on thinking that Ben and his brother Michael, twins, were around when the boys were little, and I think it's them. I get all confused. I'm going to tell you a story today because you've been asking about food fights. Now, Jeff Graybell asked me about a food fight. I think it was the first year we were there, but I don't remember that at all. Maybe it's a good thing I don't remember it. But I do remember one very special food fight. You know, I never move too quickly. And I was towards the stage, and in the back of the cafeteria, there was some kind of an altercation, and the kids were yelling, "Food fight, food fight, food fight." So I started off, not running, just moving rather quickly. But of course, Mr. Donahue got there first. I don't know how he knew these things, but he was always around when we needed him to break up fights. So I'm on my way over there, and I look down on the floor. He's got things pretty much calmed down, and there is like scalps on the floor. Pigtails, something on the face. Oh my heavens. They're scalping girls, some kind of girl's braids. Somebody's got scalped. Well, before I decided to faint, I decided to find out just what happened. And I didn't realize that the girls were wearing
Extensions.
So everything had calmed down, and it was the fight between two girls. They were always the worst fights between girls. When the boys felt they fought, they would punch each other in the nose, and then they would be friends by the end of the day. But not the girls. Now, when I was at Oakhurst, and I think at the intermediate school too, mostly boys would come to me and say, "Mr. Vineburg, we're not allowed to fight in school. So I'm just telling you there's going to be a fight at one of the parks over by the back door of Dow Avenue School, or on the playground of the intermediate school, or near the Hegartys." I spoke about the Hegartys who live right behind Oakhurst. So they would always tell me, and I would say, "Well, I don't approve of fighting, but please be careful." And then as soon as they left my office, I would call the juvenile detectives and said, "Would you send a squad car over to such and such a place after school today, because there's going to be maybe a fight." "Thank you," they said. I said, "You're welcome." Well, in all the years, there was never a fight. At least not where I sent the police to. And I think by they were telling me they didn't want to fight, but they didn't want to appear to be wimps or whatever that is, nerds. So they told me, and then nobody ever showed up to fight, which was very good. I was very happy that they didn't fight. There was another time, too, talking about fighting, when he was a little boy, and I told you that he has a twin brother, Michael, and they're still the same now as the day they were born, because Michael was always very calm and Ben has a lot of energy. And so when Ben got frustrated with his brother, they were only a year, 2 years, 3 years, 14. No, not 14. And Ben bit his brother. And I don't know what we did to punish him, but he stopped doing that after a while. Oh, I know, I bit him and showed him how it felt. And he cried, and then you never did that again. Do you remember that?
I don't remember that.
Ben, tell where you go to school and what you're doing.
At school?
Well, what are you doing with your life?
I go to the University of Wisconsin in Milwaukee. I have a wonderful family, a wonderful papa, a wonderful uncle, especially because he's taping me. I enjoy long walks on the beach. Oh, this is not a dating video, is it?
No.
Okay, so I have a hilarious little brother, Isaac, who has grown into his ears finally, after most of the pictures some people have seen.
Yes.
I'm taking away your airtime.
But that's all right. I'm breathing fine.
You're breathing.
Yeah.
So, I want you to tell the story.
Yes.
If we're going to talk about you and I stories.
Yes.
Tell the time when you decided you were going to reach for a toy for me in the garage.
Yes. The boys they were born and brought up in Wisconsin. They've always lived in Green Bay. But of course they used to come to visit us in Oakhurst. And one day they had nothing to do or something, and I said, wait, I have a toy that you can play with. So I went into the garage. I knew just where it was. And I lifted up my arms to get the toy, and my pants fell down. Well, I can't tell you. Maybe they were 6, 7 years old. They still remember that. There was another time, you know how mechanical I am. You know, it's wonderful. I can do nothing right. And I was at their house here. We were visiting here. Ben must have been 3 or 4. And my daughter-in-law handed me, we were closing up the house, we were going someplace, handed me the garage door opener. Okay. And Ben is going outside, and he says, oh, there's something wrong with the garage door. It's going up, and it's going down, and it's going up, and it's going down. My daughter-in-law said to me, Papa, will you take your finger off the on button? Isn't that awful that I was like...
And then I started crying. Papa made a mistake.
Papa made a mistake. Papa made a mistake. Papa made a mistake. Oh, they were cute kids. I don't know what happened. Oh, well, they're still very fine gentlemen then. Yes. I guess that's all I'll talk about today about the family. I have 3 sons. I have 3 grandsons. And the only females in our family ever were my wife, my daughter-in-law, and then the smartest child that I had. I had a daughter. She was a little poodle. Some of you may remember her. Asti. Asti was adorable, lived to be 14, and she was a remarkable human being. Cute, too. Okay. I'll see you soon. I promise to go back to telling about school things.
Great.
Bye.